This
is Fred Beck from Fred. This is Fred Beck from Fred Talks Fighting, proudly sponsored by Boohoo Man. I'm joined by Ariel Helwani in Tampa. Pretty nice, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a lifesaver because I'm so hungry.
Well, I haven't seen you in almost, what is it? I think the last time we did it was at the Jake Paul fight when he was fighting Nate Diaz all the way back in August.
Okay, well here are the facts.
Right.
Can I tell people?
Of course.
Can I break the fourth wall?
Yes.
I see Fred doing all these interviews. He's traveling all over the world. He's shooting guns with mams. He's doing all kinds of things on boats. And I'm like, hey, Fred, when am I going to get back on the channel? When can I get an interview? I'm busy. Hit me up in a month. He's telling me he's busy. I'm asking him, and he's telling me he's too busy. So finally I tracked him down, and here we are.
If only that was the case. If only that was the case, for
sure.
One
of the most iconic laughs in the history of laughs, would you say?
Maybe, I don't know.
It's an unbelievable laugh.
You don't get many laughs like that in America?
No, absolutely not. What brings you here?
This fight, and then also Misfits in Miami as well.
Oh, is that next week?
3 weeks. 3 weeks.
So what are you going to do between now and then?
Gonna go to Nashville.
Nice.
Which way this fight, though? Jake Paul fighting again. The MMA fighters, are you a big fan of it? Do you prefer to see him fighting the pro boxers, or do you understand the showman side of it, the Showtime part?
Yeah, I don't mind this. Some of the fighters that he's fought have been a little bit older, and so there's a lot of people who are like, okay, come on, fight someone who's a little bit closer to your age. Is that annoying?
No, you can't hear it. Audio's aren't that good.
Oh, perfect. Mike Perry's that guy, and he's tough, and he's relentless, and he doesn't back down. And and when the fight gets dirty, and when the fight gets bloody, he seems to come alive. It's an unbelievable thing. And so I'm into it. If I could be honest with you, I'm more into this fight than the Tyson fight. Just because I think, I really don't know how this is going to go. And I think it's a legit fight. Not to say anything bad about that, but, Perry's on a roll right now. 4-0 in BKFC. He's a freaking beast. He's a dog. I'm really fascinated to see how this plays out. So I thought the presser today was great. Great drama, great theater. How do you think I did?
Well, I talked to you about this last time, and you were saying you don't like the press conferences much, but this time you seem to enjoy it more.
No, I actually hated
really?
it. Yeah, no, I actually despise it. You remember that? You remember that?
Yes.
I just don't. I don't think that should be me up there. You know?
Do it your way. You don't try and put an act on, try and be a showman. You do it your way, very
still better than Eddie.
Yeah, much better.
Yeah,
much better than Eddie.
I can only be me. I've always just been me. And they keep asking me to do them, and I'm like, are you sure? You could give it to someone else, but...
No, I feel like you do it in your own, iconic way.
Iconic?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Like your laugh. There it is.
Both ways for sure. What do you think about the Misfits show happening in Dublin in August? KSI fighting 2 people in one night at the same time, a 2-on-1 tag team match.
So, first of all, I love that arena. Yes. 3 Arena, legendary. Will you be there?
Will you?
I will not. No.
Why?
Because I'm going to... I've only done one Misfits show, and to be honest, I haven't been asked back.
Wow.
Maybe Mams didn't like my commentary. We have to check my schedule.
Okay.
We'll put in the diary. I love the venue. I love the city. I love Dublin. I love the fact that my good friend Dave Yogarty Fogarty is on the card. You know Dave Fogarty?
Yeah, I interviewed him. He's a very nice guy.
The best. Incredibly talented. I couldn't believe that he's fighting. He's fighting a tough guy, right?
Dean the Great.
Dean the Great. Yes, Dean the Mean. That's a tough fight. So anyway, I love that. Can I be 100% honest? And I know what the comments are going to say. Oh, he's saying this at an MVP event. Number one, I don't get paid by MVP. Never have, never will. Don't get paid by any promoter. I love KSI. You know what the fight is that I want. Yes. More than Tyson, more than Paul, more than McGregor. There's one fight that I want for both those guys. You know what it is, right? What is it?
KSI, Jake Paul.
That's the one. Why isn't it happening? Okay, fine. They're busy right now. I think KSI is a fun fighter. I think he's better than this 2-on-1 stuff.
But don't you see, I guess it's... what would you much rather see him have, apart from the Jake Paul fight, to get back into it after the time off against Tommy?
Masvidal?
Yeah.
I thought
he just lost to Diaz, though, so stock's down.
KSI just lost as well.
True, yeah.
I know it was controversial, but...
Did you think KSI lost?
No, I said on the night I thought he won. Yeah. But, I would have been... Honestly, I would have been okay with KSI versus Slim. What's wrong with that?
I'm not sure the promoters... I guess it's more of a sell. We've got Andy Taylor as well, but And then the slim fights down at 165 was the last fight, and KSI fights up at like 180, so there's a weight disparity.
Will we ever see KSI, Jake?
No, I don't think so, no.
Really?
No.
Ugh, gutted.
Well, you know Nikiska, you know Mams. Why don't you
Yeah.
just set up a group call?
I would love to, but they're both they're very stubborn
No,
individuals.
Mams would do it 100%. I don't know
think
Nikisa as
Look
well.
at this guy going to bat for his boy. I
I get on very well. I'm
know,
lucky.
I
I get
know.
on very well with Nikisa.
As do I both. With them as
But I don't know what if Nikisa would do it, but Mams would 100% do it. If you send both a text saying, guys, we can do it on camera or off camera, Mams would do either. I don't know if Nikisa will do on or off, but and you did a group call, the three of you, I reckon you can make something happen.
You think I'm the guy?
Yes.
Am I the guy to save that fight?
Yes.
I'm the one to make it happen.
And you would love that, wouldn't you? You'd love to be able to say, I was one to make it happen.
1,000,000%.
So why don't you do that next week?
Okay, well, let's see. If Perry wins, I think the fight kind of loses some luster, right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe after this fight, I'll do it.
Okay, we should do that.
Group text,
Yeah,
WhatsApp,
like a group chat.
or like
And then I'll interview you guys all straight after it, so you can tell me when it's
Deal.
happening.
deal.
Yeah, nice. You'd love that, a little bit of credit saying,
A little
I
bit.
was
I'll
the
take all
one to make
credit.
it.
All the credit.
Anything else come up for you
Yes,
in the future?
Absolutely. Thank you for asking. I am going to the Olympic Games. Have you heard of the Olympics?
I have.
In Paris next Tuesday.
Have you been to Paris before?
I've been there. Last time I was there was 2002.
Right.
And I'm going to be hosting a show for the CBC. Do you know what the CBC is?
It's a news platform.
News platform. Look at this guy. Have you heard of the BBC?
Yes.
This is the Canadian version of the BBC.
This is the B-Tech version, the
No,
lamer
no,
version.
no,
BBC is like the mainstream. Everyone knows BBC in the world.
Yeah, it's the British.
No one really knows
Broadcasting Corporation.
CBC.
This is the Canadian broadcasting. I'm going back home, my roots. It's the Sigma version. The BBC is the Skibbity Toilet version.
Right.
This is the plus 10,000 Aura version. Come on, Fred. So I'm going to the Olympics,
Yeah.
and I'm going to be hosting a show there called Paris Tonight that you can also watch online and doing all kinds of other bits. And got some big announcements coming up as well, but I can't release those here today.
Okay, interesting.
I am a free agent in less than a month. You know that.
Really? Who
Yep.
you with now?
Well, I do the show called the MMA Hour with Vox,
Yes.
and another show called the Ringer MMA Show with Spotify, and my contract's up on August 15th. So
Well-
if Fred Talks Fighting wants to sign me, I'm open.
What was it like interviewing Justin Bieber 15 years ago?
Legendary. He looked just like you in that interview. Yes, that was at the U.S. Open in 2009. It was actually 15 years ago, and there was a rumor at the time that he was dating Taylor Swift, and they were both like teenagers. And so I asked him about it, and he said no. I mean, like, do you see how young he looks in that clip? I was interviewing these guys before they were stars.
You found them, you discovered them, and you didn't get any credit for it.
You said it. You said it.
Also, Ariel, thank you very
Good
much.
to see you, my friend.
Awesome.
And hopefully we could do this in less than a year's time if
Less
you're
than a
not
year's
too
time.
busy.
We'll see. I'll check for your PA.
Okay, deal.